Good afternoon, Fredericksburg. I want our community to know that Fredericksburg's first responders remain hard at work in our community. As always, they remain positive, energetic, and courageous, ready to answer the call to serve. Fire Chief Jones, Sheriff Higgs, and I want to take this opportunity to personally thank our community for the overwhelming support we have received from our residents, businesses, and visitors over the past several weeks. Your public safety professionals are truly humbled by this overwhelming feeling of support. Thank you all for that. My staff and I agree that we are very thankful to work for the greatest community in the Commonwealth. City leaders would also like to share our appreciation with our community for complying with social distancing, staying at home to prevent the spread of the coronavirus, and for complying with Governor Northam's executive orders. Our residents, businesses, and visitors are all doing a great job complying with these orders. I'm thankful to report that police, fire, and EMS calls for service remain lower than normal, and I attribute that to our community's willingness to do the right thing. Please know that city leaders and I are diligent in staying informed when it comes to the contents of the governor's executive orders. The city has these orders available for your review on our website, and we will publish any future updates to these orders. If you have specific questions related to the executive orders or observed violations, please feel free to contact the Fredericksburg Police Department at our non-emergency phone number, which is 540-373-3122, and ask to speak to the on-duty watch commander. Thank you all for your time. Continue to stay safe and continue to take care of one another. I would now like to welcome Fire Chief Mike Jones for an update.
Thank you, Chief Layton. Greatly appreciate that and the kind words for all of our public safety professionals here in the city of Fredericksburg. We'll do the statistics first, and then we're going to talk a little bit about things that may go on this weekend that you want to take advantage of, depending on the weather, of course. First, we're fast approaching 900,000 cases of COVID-19 in the United States. Of those, 750,000, or a little bit more than 750,000, are active, and unfortunately, we've reached the 50,000 death toll. In the Commonwealth of Virginia, our testing continues to ramp up as we've tested almost 70,000 people now, and we have over 11,500 confirmed cases of COVID-19. 1,800 of those people were hospitalized at the time the investigation was started on the individual as far as determining whether they had COVID-19 or not, and unfortunately 410 Virginians have perished from the results and effects of COVID-19. In our immediate area, we're now up to 355 total cases in the Rappahannock Area Health District. Stafford leading the way with 193, Spotsylvania at 97, King George at 23, Caroline at 21. The city is at 20. We did go back and do some contact tracing and find out that one of those individuals that was attributed to the city is actually living in Spotsylvania County. There are only 19 cases of positive COVID-19 in the Mary Washington Health District, or rather the Rappahannock Health District. The rate of positive cases versus the total number of people that are tested is only at 17% in the Commonwealth and around 14% in the Health District. So we're doing pretty well there. There are still no outbreaks in the Rappahannock Health District area, so I attribute that to the people that are working in the various assisted living facilities and other places to prevent that from being a problem. I think social distancing and keeping out of groups greater than 10 are certainly helping that as well. I know the weather forecast looks a little bit sketchy this weekend, but many of you, if the weather permits, will be going outside to exercise and to get a little, relieve some stress to keep your mind and body healthy. When you do visit our city parks and trails, consider using our new trails map. We'll have that link up on our written portion of the page. But think about things when you do go out on the trails and the parks, some do's and don'ts. Let's talk a little bit about some do's. Visit a park or trail close to your home. That way you don't have to drive very far or walk very far. It's close by. You're probably pretty familiar with it. But as always, preparation is a lot about it. So prepare before you visit. Make sure you know the area or route and the time it will take you to complete the circuit, especially if you're using the Heritage Trail and the Canal Path. Share the trail and warn other trail users of your presence and any time that you're going to pass them. Let them know, passing on the right, passing on the left, etc. Be prepared for limited access to public restrooms or any water fountains. So in that case, you're best off bringing your own water bottle that has water or sports drink into it. Dress appropriate for the weather. Coats, light jackets, tennis shoes, raincoat or slickers if it's raining outside and you continue to want to walk, or if the sun is out, a hat and sunglasses be appropriate. Some type of method of communication. Most everybody has a cell phone, but if you don't, please let somebody know where you are. If you're walking by yourself and you're getting close to dusk or things like that, if you have a whistle or some other form that you can alert somebody if you're having problems, that would be great as well. And tell a responsible party where you intend to go and approximately how long you'll be gone. So if you don't show back up in the appropriate time, we can start looking for you. Stay at least 6 feet away from others, that's social distancing we talk about, and take other steps to prevent COVID-19. A small container of hand sanitizer if you're going to have any touch surfaces or anything like that on the route that you go. Some don'ts. Don't visit a park or trail if you are sick, or if you've have any symptoms, or you've been exposed to COVID-19. We don't need that. You don't need that getting yourself in worse shape or infecting anybody else. Don't visit crowded parks or trails. Try off-peak hours. It seems like the most time for our trails is between noon and about 4 or 5 p.m., so maybe go earlier in the morning or later in the afternoon. Don't participate in organized sports activities. We've tried to remove some of the basketball goals and things like that, so we don't have basketball, but if people are playing basketball, football, soccer, or baseball, that tends to put you into a group of greater than 10, and it also oftentimes puts you outside of family members or close friends, so you might be playing with other people, and there's a potential that that could spread the infection. Please make sure you visit our restaurants and local businesses. They are open and they need your support now more than ever. Again, we can be reached at the City Hall number 540-372-1010 or at www.fredericksburgva.gov. Have a good weekend. We'll talk again Monday. Thank you.